Welcome to Dancing with Tigers Huddle on 7th May 2016.
Now, most of you all spoke about one type of pain. What is that type of pain? Physical pain. So we all spoke about physical pain. तो कट के अंदर पुदीना और नींबू जल्जीरा नहीं गया ना? Thank God. You know, or I'm playing a game and I trip and I fall and I hurt my knees. So, or we are running for the marathon and you know all crazy type of pains come in the marathon. Your knees start feeling as though you know your kneecap is going to fall off, and sometimes you know right here between your thighs, when you are running, your thighs rub against each other. And after some time when you go back home, you realize, my God, that whole area is red. It's very painful. So some funny physical pains also come. And let's not talk about some people who are so irritatingly painful it's almost physical. So one type of pain is physical pain. Now there's another type of pain which is psychological pain. Okay? Mental pain or psychological pain, you know. Painful people. People who just don't get it, you know. Sometimes it could just be that, you know, my parents just don't get, Baba, I don't want you to see the messages on my phone. But every opportunity they get, they will maro taunt. Don't know what is the big secret. So, you know, psychological pain. Or it could even be, you know, my little sister, every time my friends come, my friend goes, so cute. And then she also comes and sit in my room only with my friends. She thinks she's one of us. She wants to hang out with us. Arey Baba, and then she say something, immediate tears. And then my parents will come, you guys, I don't know what you all think you are. Painful. You know, you can't even get out of the situation. There's no, and your friends also go and say so cute. So she's getting more chadawa. You know? Or sometimes it could be a situation where, you know, I just don't want to get up early in the morning and come. You know, it's painful. So, getting up in the morning sometimes or having to do studies or exam time has come, psychological pain. Now don't go and tell your parents, Adi said psychological pain se bach ke rehna, that's why I'm not going to study for my exam. Or ulta learning, you know, sometimes we take. It could even be, I want somebody to like me and they don't. You know, or it could be that, you know, I want to be a part of somebody's life. I want to be involved in their life and their decisions and how they are, because I care for them. I think that they are mine and I want to be involved in everything. But then I find that they are taking their own decisions. Right? And they don't want me really to be that deeply involved in their life. They are actually pushing me away a little bit, whereas I want to go close to them and they are just pushing me away. Painful. Right? Or it could even be, I have worked really hard and I've been making my best efforts and I want them to appreciate me, them as whoever, maybe parents. I actually am expecting now bhi main jayega, there'll be one big smile and then be bouquet for me and all. And actually what there is completely ulta. So I'm expecting appreciation, actually what I get is something else only. Now that can be very painful, you know. Have you ever experienced that? When you think, today I'm the king or queen. And when you go there, you're wondering, how again? So this is psychological pain. Or it could even be, you know, when I see my close friend having some difficulties, maybe with her parents, and going through some difficult times, and I feel like doing something, and there's nothing that I can do, there's nothing that I know what I can do. And it's painful watching someone who I love in pain. Right? Have you ever experienced that? Or when I see sometimes my parents having a difficult time, maybe in their own life, maybe between each other, or maybe financially, having some struggles, having some difficult times that they have to deal with, and they not knowing how to deal with it, and their peace of mind going away. And I look at it and I feel pain. Right? So there is physical pain and there is psychological pain. And all of us experience both these types of things, physical and psychological. But let me tell you something, psychological pain is at least 10 times more painful than physical pain. Now, you know what is more painful than pain? Have you ever had that situation where one honeybee comes like that, and then that honeybee, that poor honeybee is going chupchap, looking to find its pollen, and you know something? The pain of running away from pain is more painful than the pain itself. The same is true with an injection. How long does that poor injection last for? 0.1 of a second, khachak and out. But for days and for now, you know what is more painful than pain? Have you ever had that situation where one honeybee comes like that, and then that honeybee, that poor honeybee is going chupchap, looking to find its pollen, and you know something? The pain of running away from pain is more painful than the pain itself. The same is true with an injection. How long does that poor injection last for? 0.1 of a second, khachak and out. But for days and for weeks, we'll be seeing that injection in our dreams also. One big injection will be coming in, smiling at us, with the nose, needle from the nose. And then when we go, we'll be shivering. The pain of running away from pain is many times worse than the pain itself. And I'm not just talking about physical pain, even psychological pain. Some bad experience I've had, and now I keep trying to run away from that pain. I don't want to face that kind of a situation again. Like the dog that Ria spoke about. And that running away from that pain, that entire effort that is required to prevent that pain from happening again in my life, that actually causes even more pain. Just think about it. But the moment I stop running away, and the moment I can see that the pain is there, the moment I can look at that pain, and you know what? The best way to be able to stop and look at that pain is what we discussed in the batch, make breathing my best friend. When I can make breathing my best friend, and when I can just breathe into that pain and I can just look at that pain, suddenly that pain stops being so painful. Even if it is a splitting headache, if I can just stop and look at that pain and realize that that pain is there for a reason. Like Monali said, through that entire experience of that pain, and she said it in such a humorous and funny way, but in that last sentence of her speech, she said something so beautiful that what I learned out of it is to drink water regularly. Such a simple and cute learning. But if I can do that, I can live so much more healthier. But to get to that learning, I need to be able to stop and I need to be able to look at that pain. I need to be able to understand and ask myself, why is this pain here? What can I learn out of this pain? For that, I need to be able to tolerate that pain a little. For that, if I can make breathing my friend and just breathe into that pain and just watch it for a little time, amazingly and beautifully, that pain will transform. Pain will actually transform into a brilliant learning. What is strength? Strength is my ability to tolerate the pain, to hold on the pain and still keep moving. It's not about how much I can push, but how much I can push through the pain, like our friend Shaurya keeps saying. My ability to take the pain, to tolerate it, and to keep moving in spite of the pain, that is strength. And anything great that I want to achieve in my life, let's say I want to learn a new language. At some point, it's going to be a little painful. At some point, staying with that discipline of continuously learning 5 new words every day, practicing, it will become painful. Let's say I want to learn a new musical instrument, or let's say I want to become brilliant at the guitar that I play. There will be enough time when it will be painful to do my daily practice. No matter how passionate I am about the guitar, there will be times when it seems absolutely painful. No matter how much you love Adi, there will be times when it is very painful to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So understand, pain is like a postman, it's a messenger. It's bringing a message to me. It's trying to tell me something. It's my body's and my life's way of giving some very powerful messages to me. And the message is what we should look for. We should shift our attention to try to getting that message. Now what happens is that many times we get so irritated by that message or so irritated by the pain itself, we don't have the patience to understand that message. But the moment I can just cool down, I can breathe into that pain, I can look at it, I can try to understand why that pain is there. Suddenly I realize that actually there's a beautiful gift in that message for me. There's a gift. It's a gift of learning something that might actually change my life. It can actually change my life. So sometimes you'll find from the worst moments of our life, some realizations and some learnings come that change our life forever. So it could be from an insult, from a time when you got absolutely insulted, like Rishabh shared. Not Rishabh, Shaurya shared. From when we had some insults. And when things were really bad for us, from that a sheer determination was born. It could be from a pain of separation or a psychological pain of some relationship from which I realize certain areas where I am wrong and I need to make some changes. It could be from the pain that I have in some relationship from which I realize that in this relationship I need to understand that I need to know what to expect, and I need to know that with this person, I need to understand that I have to have 10 to 15 minutes of patience and just listen to them and allow them to speak whatever they want. If I try to interfere at that time, it's going to become a mess. But for me to get that understanding, I need to first breathe into that pain and accept that this pain might be a messenger bringing a beautiful message for me.